What about those who never hear of Jesus? You know, the people in Africa or the Romy village. You know, you hear that stuff all the time. Again, go to 2 Timothy. Let's go there first. 2 Timothy chapter 2. Look at verse 19. Nevertheless, God's solid foundation stands firm, sealed with this inscription. The Lord knows those who are His. Guess what? Those who have been chosen by God will hear the gospel and will be saved. Doesn't matter where you are. I mean, think about what we do with all these, with the Romies. No one ever goes out to see them. Why do we go out there? God sent us there so they could hear the gospel, because God knows those who are His there. Does that make sense? And that's why I go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slow in keeping His promise. In other words, in the context, God will save those who are His. The Lord is not slow in keeping a promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, He is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish. Who's the anyone? Those who are His. But everyone, who are the everyone? Those who are His, to come to repentance. Oh, no, Andrew, no. What about those people in those parts of the world that... Okay, go to Matthew. All right, go to Matthew 24. Look what Jesus said. Verse 14. For those who think that God cannot reach people, those who are His, in the furthermost places of the world. Look what Jesus said about that. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached where? In the whole world. Not only America, not only Croatia, not only the big name countries, in the whole world. Then what's going to, as a testimony to all the nations, then what's going to happen? Then the end will come. Because the Lord knows who are His. He's not going to bring the end until those who are His, the full amount of the elect, come to salvation. In fact, even during the time when the Antichrist appears and all this crazy stuff occurs and persecution and problems before Christ comes back, guess what Christ says about that? Go to verse 24. He says, false messiahs and false prophets will appear, and they're going to perform great signs and wonders to deceive people, if possible. But not the elect. Can't deceive the elect. Do you see it? Those who are chosen will not be deceived and fall into the trap of the false messiahs and false prophets, because the Lord knows who are His. And He's not slow in keeping His promises. Some people say He's slow. He will. All those who are His will believe upon Him. Does that make sense?